Hi, it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is an intro to a project, and I wasn't planning on picking up another new project, but then this showed up in the Pantastic Ladies group, and I knew I really wanted to do it because it's mythology themed. This is the Ancient Mythos Project Pan. It was created by Daria. She is Banshee Pans 7488 here on YouTube, and she's going to be linked below so you can find her. And the most exciting part of this project is that she specifies that this year it is Greek mythology themed, which implies that she's already planning future years with other mythologies, and I think that's really cool that we'll get to touch on the different mythologies from different cultures. And I would like to take this early opportunity to request that someday there could be Egyptian mythology, because I think that's a fun one that is overlooked a lot, I think, but there's a whole lot of material there that I think is really interesting to read about. This project starts today on November 30th and ends next year on November 30th. There are 30 different prompts, and you can essentially pick however many prompts you want to work on at a time. I'm choosing 5, but I'm also going to be doing this as a progressive style project, so if I get to an update and I have nothing to roll out, I'm still going to bring something else anyway because that's the fun part and I want to get through as many prompts as I can. I went ahead and randomized my initial 5, and the first one that I got is Apollo, so he is one of the gods and Zeus's son, as it seems everybody is, but he is something that is bright, sparkly, or gold. And I went into my Lilo and Stitch Ohana palette, and this is the shade Paradise. It is a very yellow gold. It already has pan in it, and my goal is going to be to use it 10 times for Apollo. So it's probably going to take me a couple months to do, but I do like that shade, even though golds don't seem to usually be my favorite. That one I think is neat. And speaking of gold, my next roll-in is King Midas. He, of course, is the mythical king who wished that everything that he could touch would turn to gold. And be careful what you wish for, because that's exactly what happened. And he comes to regret that because even when he touches food or people, they also turn to gold. And so his life was not as full as he thought it would be with that ability. So that is your most expensive item. And for me, I have this. It's a sample of the Shiseido Benefiance Eye Smoothing Cream. And this sample, if it were available for retail, would be something like $21. That's an awful lot. And so I'm going to bring this in, and my goal is going to be to finish this off. Then I randomized Artemis. She's Apollo's twin, and so she is something from a woman-owned company. I picked this sample from Peach and Lily. It's the Ginger Melt Oil Cleanser. This is currently living in my travel bag, and for right now it's going to stay there. I just opened it recently, and so I'm going to try to finish this, but don't hold your breath because it's a lower priority. And I'm going to be traveling a little bit over Christmas too, so I'm going to be using it then. It won't be done by the next update. Next is the goddess Athena, and she is represented by a product that someone recommended to you. And someone once recommended to me this Perfectly Posh Healer Skin Stick, and these are no longer available. Years ago, I had a friend who was selling Perfectly Posh. She actually did really well doing it. She was like the second ranked seller in the state or something. But she really loved these, and I was really skeptical because this is billed as a product that helps accelerate healing. And I was like, there's no way. But she insisted that it worked, and she's not a gullible person. So she's a very intelligent individual, and so if she was telling me, it actually does, then I decided I believed her and I went ahead and bought one. And it does. It does help a lot with kitchen burns. I did once experiment where I had a burn on 2 spots on my arm, and I used this on one of them, and it did help it heal faster. It doesn't really do anything for bruises though, but I just don't usually reach for it. And so I don't know how much is in here because it's at the point where it'll roll up, but I can't get it to roll down. So I don't want to roll it up, and I'm going to try to finish this for Athena. And then my last roll-in is Zeus, and of course he would be the god of lightning. And so he's something storm or weather or sky related. I picked this Perfectly Posh Zit Zapper. This is nearly finished, and so you can see the little lightnings on there. So I thought that tied into Zeus really well. It's all the way down here, and I want to finish it. It's honestly not that effective in terms of treating spots, but I'll go ahead and finish it off because it does do better than nothing, if that makes sense, and I want it gone. So I'm going to finish this for Zeus. So there's my intro, and there's my 5 products, and we'll see what I get done and what's going to roll in next time, because again, regardless of whether or not I meet any goals, there's going to be at least one thing coming in at the next update. So good luck with your projects, and I'll see you next time. Bye.